Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Jackie here at EFW, and in today's episode on Facebook Live of Confessions of a Fitness Coach, I just want to talk with you for a second about a challenge. Like, how do you respond to a challenge, whether it's a personal challenge, something going on in your family, maybe a business challenge? How do you respond to a challenge? Because really, when you really sit and let that marinate in your brain and you're very, very honest with yourself about your response, it can change everything for you. So yesterday I had a little bit of a challenge here at the gym. Wasn't a big surprise to me, but at the end of the day I wasn't expecting to have to make the jump quite as quickly. And so I'm going to be leading a class that I have not taught since 2014, and it's a little daunting to me. And so there was a couple of things in my brain that I was really thinking about, and one of them was I can just cancel our stretching class altogether, which would let some people down. I'm sure about that. Or I could go out and find somebody on the fly, maybe not take the time to get to know them and make sure that they're a good fit for us. Or I could do this myself. I'm a certified yoga instructor. I understand stretching. I understand why mindful release and facilitated stretch is important. I definitely understand why breathing is important to us. And I had to get really raw and really honest with myself yesterday in realizing that the reason I don't participate and haven't done a regular practice of stretching and release for myself is because it's something that's uncomfortable for me. It's a challenge for me, and I don't do it well. And so my initial reaction has been, I don't have time to do this. I'm not going to take time to do this because it's hard for me. But I used other excuses, and that's really what I'm getting to, is when you are faced with a challenge, and for us, I'm talking specifically right now in the field of health and fitness. So my challenge is that while I have pretty good range of motion in a lot of my joints, I'm still tight in my hips, I'm still tight in my hamstrings, I'm experiencing some instability in my shoulder, which is contributing to my shoulder issue, and I don't spend enough time working on those areas of my body because they're challenging for me, and it doesn't always feel good while I'm doing it. But after I finish, and when I practice it and do it as I'm building, I do get better and I do feel better, and I know at the end of the day it's the right thing for me. And so my message to you is that if you're not taking time to exercise, and you're not taking time to stretch properly, and you're not taking time to release all of the stressors in your brain, if you're not taking the time to do those things, it's probably because it's challenging for you, and it's probably a little bit uncomfortable. And those are the situations that we have to power through, and we have to keep working through those challenges so that we can come out stronger on the other side. So my message to you is get out there and try something. I mean, we created Evolution Fitness and Wellness to be that stable, secure, comfortable, clean environment where you could come in and feel supported in the things that you're uncomfortable in doing. And our entire mission is to help people in our community feel better long term. And we want to do that in an environment that, yes, it's going to be challenging and uncomfortable at the beginning, but at the end of the day, as you continue to practice it and you continue to power through those challenging moments, they become wins and successes for you, and your confidence grows and you start feeling better. And then you have energy to take on other things in your life, other challenges, or maybe things that aren't a challenge but that you avoid doing because you know it doesn't feel good because you're not quite strong enough to do it. So in my confessions today as a fitness professional, I'll be honest with you and tell you I don't always have time, or that's my excuse at least, to practice what I preach. And so I've gotten really real with myself. I've gotten really raw with myself in addressing where those gaps are for me. And so I want to invite you in tonight. I'm going to be teaching our facilitated stretch and mindful release class at 7 o'clock. tonight here at Evolution Fitness and Wellness. If you've never attended one, or it's been a long time since you've attended a class, come on in and join me. This is not a traditional yoga class. We will have elements of yoga in it. We're going to work on proper breathing technique. We're going to build energy in our body through learning how to breathe three-dimensionally and why that's important. We're going to do release work on our feet so that we can maximize our ability to balance. We're going to work on balance work. We're definitely going to spend a lot of time stretching, and all of that time we're also going to really allow our brain to focus on ourselves. And so if you have been a little bit intimidated by stretching because it doesn't maybe feel good to you, come on in and join me. Let's all get on the mat together. Let's enjoy a great 45 minutes to an hour of stretching, and then I'll reward you with a nice cup of chamomile tea afterwards, and we can just relax. I guarantee when you go home, you're going to be relaxed, you're going to sleep better, you're going to feel better. So that's my Confessions of a Fitness Pro today. Hope the message maybe hit home a little bit for you. I also hope you'll take that leap and come out and join me tonight at 7 o'clock. Have a great day.